Hi everybody, this is CVGS, I'm Captain here, and welcome to another tournament fight that we have for you guys over at Top 6 Tournament last weekend on the 14th of January. And this is a round fight that we have for you guys, so between Chun Hong as well as Jovian. So this is actually a fight between Eva and Phantom Blaster Overlord also. Now both decks are interesting to see at this stage in time because not only has DVT-8 come out for Eva, so Eva also got some nice boost too as well. We also have the promo cards that's also out as well, so for Phantom Blaster Overlord. So what I can tell you guys is that we'll be seeing that promo in play in this matchup over here. So this is going to be a very interesting matchup to see for you guys as well. So, as both players decide to cut their decks right now, just want to remind you guys to subscribe to us as well and like and share around also so that do support us, continue to support us, and we may even give you away a playmat from there. So, but right now, let's get straight into the matchup right now as both players actually stand up their Vanguard and get things started. So, Chun Hong discarding Combine Rusher, very nice, and calling in the Grade 1 Eva right now and searching for the Grade 1 set order. Now, take note that there's a time limit in place, I believe, so that's why these players are playing super fast right now. So Chun Hong hasn't even finished his shuffle already, and he's already getting attacked with one crit right there. So, but Chun Hong is going to be, after the cut, he'll be taking 2 damage right there. So first check, Obscure, second check. I believe that's a Grade 3 research order. Yeah, that's a Grade 3 research order. So that's one of the new cards that came out in DOVA-08 in support of Eva. So, Chun Hong now discarding and riding up into the Grade 2. As I said, they are playing fast right now, so you can expect some things to be quote-unquote shortcutted as well. Originally, you're supposed to add, you know, the order into hand, but Chun Hong, what he does is that he plays it from hand, speeds it, plays it from hand, so he's able to activate Combine Rusher's ability, which is able to Color Blast 1 from the drop zone and call it out to a Vanguard circle. Alrighty, so as both players right now, you know, fumble up the shuffles and whatnot, so gotta get that cut in really good. So yeah, so calling out Combine Rusher right now, as I just explained earlier. And Chun Hong now calling down Obscure Dread on the side as well, so the Grade 2 Obscure Dread. Rushing out Chun Hong right now, just to try and take the early damage advantage. I mean, he did crit you, so you know, if you can return the favor, why not, right? I would always say. Critical that Chun Hong got as well, but Jovian also got another critical too as well. So the damage does minus out from there. And Chun Hong passes the turn over. So Jovian stands and rides into Bavsargra, going straight for the shuffle right there, not bothering to look at the top 5, because he wants the Vanguard Brave there to be able to be retired for Bavsargra's ability. So choosing not to take any, not even look at the top 5 right now because he doesn't want to take any, just so they can call Vanguard you from Maron skill. Something that I also played around in my Grand Gaze deck. So, you know, it's effective. So, and of course, also Bavsargra does gain +1 drive check too as well. So that 2 drive is quite efficient. So, and then you take no cards from the deck. So you risk losing the deck out. And you're using valuable units like, say, oh, I don't know. A heal trigger or maybe the promo card too as well, so you wouldn't want to proc that promo card too early. Alrighty, so as we ride up into Eva the Grade 3 right now, playing the order from hand. Alright, so making use of the order's ability, the Grade 3 order's ability, so look at the top 5 and then call a unit out. In this case, he got Bubble Mine out, so shuffle. And yeah. That Bubble Mine is going to be really helpful. So looking at how much damage that Chun Hong has right now, how much face-up counter blast he has. And that's the thing about the Eva deck. So the Eva deck is kind of like topped off in a way. So it's like it's a just nice amount of counter blast to use for all of Eva's abilities. But of course it does need counter charging and soul charging and all that. But that's where stuff like the Grade 1 set order and Bubble Mine really come into play. Just being able to give back those resources. So in order to pay more of the costs for Eva. But of course, so with 3 set orders in place right now, so Eva is turn 3 online right now. Counter Blasting 1 for Combine Rusher. Then attack it with Combine Rusher. Jovian will take no damage from this. Alright, losing his PG right there. Bubble Mine goes into Soul and Counter Charge 1. And Counter Blast 1 more time as well. Again, topped off right there. But Eva will be searching for Obscure Dread from the deck right there and then giving it a shuffle. And as I try to remember Eva's abilities and such, so I believe there's no plus 10k power. So Obscure Dread, it will get plus 10k on its own at 23, but of course also heal trigger, heal 1 for Chuhao side because he can. Deciding where to put the power right now. So does he go all in or does he give it to one of the Obscure Dreads? So believe he's giving it to the Vanguard. Second check, no, can't pierce through right there. So 2 triggers had to go through. Unfortunately, there's only 1 in there. Obscure Dread will attack right now. So no trigger. Obscure Dread attacks, and yes, a 20k card from Jovian side. So passes the turn over, and as he debates over what to ride up right now. So it is Phantom Blaster Overlord in the right deck, I can say that as much as so. But of course, the reason why that is so is because Phantom Blaster Overlord has access to cards like Naman. So Naman actually allows you to be able to actually put Phantom Blaster Dragon into the soul, so you can get the immediate plus critical right there. If you miss it, it's not too bad because you still have the full abilities of considering the full abilities of Phantom Blaster Overlord. But as we go from there. So Nemana, as I mentioned, going over there. But curiously, the Great Tree, the Phantom Blaster Overlord is the one that went into Soul also, so it doesn't have a dragon in hand also. So there's no additional critical from there. But nevertheless, also its full power is still online also. So yeah, as you can see over there, we have the promo in place. The promo in place right there. It gets retired. It becomes a column plus. It gets 2 retires. Then paying for Blaster Duck's cost right there. Alright, so 2 damage straight up because Jovi got a critical. So discard once and yeah. Right, so just recapping everything and all that. So but in any case, yeah, so counting out the power right now as well, so it's a 15k that's coming in. Alright, from Bavsargra. Blaster Duck does drive check thanks to the promo's ability. No triggers from there, does get twin drive. Alrighty, and passes the turn over, so because their mind can't hit much, so it's only 10k. Alrighty. Alrighty, so making use of the Eva skill, looking at top 3 right now. And adding 1 card among them to the hand, the rest goes to the bottom. Plays out another order, so he gets to look at the top 5 once more. And calls out Obscure Dread. Nice. So yes, both players right now just going full force right now. Things are seriously ramping up from here. Eva going into the Persona Ride with Eva as well, and finding out the Great Tree Order, which allows it to actually just reinforce its field. That's definitely what Chuhao needs right now, so reinforcements for sure. Alright, so as he debates on what more he can do right now, the Obscure Dread does have the plus critical, I believe, since it was caught up by card ability. Alrighty, and attacking with the Vanguard, although placed it with the, oh no, never mind, it's not yet. So he does put in the order card since he's got 3, so he's getting the counter charge and getting the Obscure Dread from drop back into the hand. The Grade 2, which would seem handy in that sense. Alrighty, so yeah, so counting out the powers, this was only 1 critical since it was already on the field. 1 damage, front trigger, so front on Jovian side. Now Eva is attacking, making use of ability, so blast 1, counter blast 1, and searching for an Obscure Dread. So both sides are going to have 2 Obscure Dreads, most likely, with plus critical because they're caught by card ability, since there's 3 or more research orders in the order zone. Oh, no dice, unfortunately. So unfortunately, there is no dice on Chuhao's side, so you won't be able to get a 4th attack here. So alright, so he calls from hand, but unfortunately he does have to shuffle this such his deck. So it still works for either from hand or from the deck. So there's no worries on that. As I say, deck thinning is deck winning, so thinning out all the Obscure Dreads out there and having them out somewhere Just allows you to be able to make full use of Eva's ability. No guard on Jovian's side right now, so first check, heal trigger. So he doesn't heal because he put Jovian on 4 damage. Over trigger, so 2 damage. Alright, so this might be game for Jovian here, but he does get a heal trigger, and he does get a second heal trigger. 2 heal triggers. But the open trigger ability is still through right there, so all the units in the front row gets double their power, and of course it also gets double their critical too as well. So both sides now plus, it's actually 4 criticals right there, with one side actually having the over trigger's power over there, that left side obscure dread. So it's got plus 4 critical. Okay, gotta remember the draw one as well from the over trigger check. So Jovian just surviving the initial over trigger from Eva, so with double heals right there, and currently right now it's actually 43. So with Obscure Dread is 23, I believe. Then no, Person right. Oh, it actually is a bit more. Oh, but Jovian manages to guard that off already. The 100 million now come 200 million, I should say. But then that's the Blitz PG right there. Jovian survives. Elder Breath over trigger. Persona right coming in, Drilling Angel putting in the Phantom Blaster Dragon from the drop into the soul. And then look at the top 3 cards. Then actually finds a Great Tree. Since the creatures put the soul and calls out, is a Phantom Blaster Dragon right there. Gotta thin that deck right now, so Angel Hong's gonna get the cut right there. So, but oof, what a last turn, guys! I'm still reeling from that last turn. So. But now, as we see, Jovian now actually takes the turn. So bonus at 3 damage, so it still has a bit to climb up, but it does have Phantom Blaster Overlord now with double critical now. So oh, of course, I'm calling out the promo card as well. Attacking, retiring, it counts as 2 right there, and then calls out Blaster Dart from the drop. So it gets plus critical, then Blaster Dart's ability retires, it gets plus 1 drive, opponent has to retire 1, which is an Obscure Dread. And then of course the promo's ability, which allows Blaster Dart to actually gain drive check, but then it retires itself at the end of the turn. I haven't been able to explain that part also because everything was happening so fast at the time. But right now we see Phantom Blaster Overlord coming in for the attack right now. So first check, nothing, second check, critical trigger. All power to that Phantom Blaster Overlord, drive check, critical trigger, and counter on there too as well. But that is over, so it is not enough for Chun Hong to be able to guard off everything. So that was a blitz pass fast game. So but as we turn over to the deck lists right now, oof, I gotta catch my breath a little bit. So, but I have to mention to you guys that unfortunately we weren't able to get a hold of Chun Hong's deck, so you will only be seeing Jovian's deck right now with Phantom Blaster Overlord right now. So, but yeah, as you can see, so making use of the new order card, the new promo card in there, which the name eludes me, I apologize everybody. But at the same time also you get to see just how that card also can really make Blaster Dark really much more of a handful, especially with it, and allowing it to be able to take advantage of its Counter Blast, or rather its drive check ability. So we want to have that go to waste, especially when you have the abilities like that. But that is the game for us. We only have 1 match for you this week as well, but I hope you guys enjoyed that match as well. We'll bring you more tournament fights from Toxic very soon. But for now, it is the end of this video. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you later.